The control room at Vertex Systems felt like it was holding its breath. Warning lights blinked across massive screens, servers screamed in error loops, and the company's entire digital infrastructure was frozen. Millions of dollars were slipping away by the minute. 20 of the company's most experienced engineers crowded around their stations. Some hadn't slept. Others stared silently at code they'd rewritten again and again. Nothing worked. Every attempt to reboot made things worse. Then the doors slid open. Amara Lewis, a 23-year-old delivery driver, stepped inside carrying a stack of lunchboxes. She wore a simple uniform and moved carefully, trying not to interrupt. This wasn't her world rows of monitors, tense voices, and people who looked like they were fighting time itself. She placed the food on the table, but before turning to leave, her eyes paused on the main screen. Amara frowned slightly. Softly, almost apologetically, she said, "Sorry. But that error usually happens when the transaction cache isn't cleared before a system restart. The buffer's colliding with old data." The room went silent. A few engineers exchanged looks. Someone let out a short laugh, not cruel, just tired and disbelieving. She was the delivery driver. She wasn't supposed to know that. But desperation has a way of opening minds. With nothing left to lose, the lead engineer nodded. They followed her suggestion exactly. 2 minutes later, the alarm stopped. One by one, the screens shifted from red to green. The system was back. Amara didn't smile or wait for applause. She simply picked up her empty delivery bag and headed for the door, as if nothing unusual had happened. What no one in that room knew was that Amara had once been a top computer science student. She'd left university when her mother became seriously ill, taking whatever work she could to keep their household afloat. Late at night, after long shifts, she still studied reading manuals, watching lectures, practicing code on an old laptop. Her name reached upper management within days. A week later, Amara returned to Vertex Systems not to deliver food, but to sit at the table. She was offered a consulting role, then a permanent position. That day became a quiet legend inside the company, because it reminded everyone of a powerful truth. Talent doesn't always arrive with a title, and brilliance often walks in when no one is looking.